Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Josh Donaldson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. J.J. Hardy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman, J.J. Hardy.
Hard hit ball to second, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Mark Trumbo will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jesse Chavez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. From the stretch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Jimmy Paredes stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Michael Saunders is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Russell Martin will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's now through 8. Manny Machado is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Manny Machado.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Right side and right into the shift. Barney on the grass. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jonathan Scope will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit to 3rd. On to 1st, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Darwin Barney will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Justin Smoke.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trumbo has a beat on it. 2 down. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon.
Guys, this is the kind of game every pitcher dreams about from the time they very first pick up a baseball. But he's not done yet.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Kevin Pillar will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there's a cold strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez in foul ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, but probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays,